What's going on, everybody? Lewis here, and since everyone's been making these fucking videos, Blue, Jay, there's probably been more, there's the two of the big people that made it. Everyone's been making these rant videos, King's Isle rant, Midsummer rant, everyone has their own little rant, and I was like, you know what, I want a fucking rant. And you guys might think, oh, it's Dakota Earthhorn, every one of his videos is a fucking rant. Well, yeah, true, every one of my videos is basically a rant about the game, but this is one that's going to be primarily based on the ranting and not anything else. So we're going to be talking about, I have a few topics written down here on my little side note, of just shit that pisses me off in the game. Shit that should be fixed, that King's Isle hasn't fixed. And I'm going to just talk about the stuff that I don't like in the game, which you guys probably already know, but I'm going to elaborate. And there's been a few new things. So first off, it's going to be the PvP kind of rant rather than the game itself. So, I'll be talking about the PvP part of the game rather than, actual... just the game itself. So first off, I'm going to talk about the crit system. So back in the day, they had the crit system where if you had a shit ton of crit, you could crit on people. If you had a shit ton of block, you would block people. And if you had more block than someone had crit, you couldn't get crit on, no matter what. So it was a good system. It actually made sense with numbers and whatnot. And then this new system, they tried to make it better because back then, yeah, crit happened every once in a while, but it wasn't a big of a deal. If you had good block, you could block. And now they changed it, so they made it so basically, this for non-max. Let's talk about that. For non-max, if you crit, automatically, it's like super high chance that you won't block. You rarely ever block when they crit at low level. So that's it completely ruined low level PvP from anything under level 100. Completely ruined because of the crit system when they changed it. So level 50, everyone just wins because of crit now. Level 60, 70. And I'm not even going to start getting into low level just yet. I'm going to talk about that a little bit later. But the crit system is absolute shit. Alright, on my myth, I'll go on my myth real quick. I'll just show you my win-loss on my myth. And I will tell you how many of these losses are to crit. And how many aren't. I'm going to tell you the difference. It made such a big difference. Alright. 33. 31 of my losses. Because I remember the exact two matches when I lost to non-crit. The one was against Grand and one was against level 70 balance. And I remember every single one, 31 of my losses, of my 33 losses on my myth, are all critical. That's how bullshit they made low level. It's every time you lose at low level, it's basically crit. Some RNG, max bolt, just crit rampage, crit some, that's all it's been recently. Crit at low level. So it makes me not even want to PvP on my myth. And then let's get started to talk about that. Even with low level, I'm gonna go hop back in the chat. Even at low level, it's still fucked. Cause on my myth, I have 1800 rank on my myth, right? On my myth, I can't even get a match. It'll take me a long time to get a match, and I don't fight level 50s. I don't fight level 60s anymore. Not even level 60s. Not even level 70s. Not level 80s. All I fight on my myth is fucking level 110s on a level 60. So they have Shrike, they have Darkmoor gear, they have Pierce Jewels, they have 5,000 to 7,000 health, 30 pierce, 90 damage, and 50 resist. How in the fuck? I'm gonna go back on my myth. How in the fuck are my stats on my myth? I have, what, 2,800 health. How the fuck is a 2,800 health myth with 60 damage and only 50 resist when they can Shrike and have 30 base pierce with 27% block? How in the world am I supposed to live a single new spell from these guys if they're in Shrike? It's impossible. All I've been fighting on my myth recently is these max levels. And yeah, I do beat some of them too. But majority of them, they'll just crit and you can't even block them. They'll have like 70, 80% crit. And you just can't block no matter what because you're low level and you have 20 block percent. And they just constantly crit, land on you. Low level PvP has been ruined since the day they came out with the Polaris update. And even when they came out with it, the day they came out with it, you could get level 110s in queue, even no matter what the rank was. It was just the most fucked thing that's ever happened. And honestly, King's Isle has been slacking. They say, oh, we want to make PvP better, we want to listen to the community. No, you fucking don't. You just fired half your fucking staff. Half the people that could do this stuff, they don't even do it. Where's 110 gear? The 110's been out for it's July. In, 4 months, it'll be a year since 110 came out. 4 months. So what is that? 8 months that 110 gear has still not come out, and it's been 8 months. Where the hell is the 110 gear from the packs? It's nowhere. They fired all the people that were making it or something. I don't know. So on top of all this bullshit, then, you know, the crit system's been ruined. All these low-level PvPers are losing the ranks and losing to bullshit. It just ruined low-level. And I'd say around 75 or more % of the people that PvP are under level 100. That's a lot of people. And all of those people are just losing to bullshit, and it makes them not want to play again. You know, it makes them not want to keep queuing up and keep spending money on the game when they just lose to bullshit. So that's one thing that's done. That's crit. And low level. Let's go to the low level. Apparently they're making it so you can only get people 10 levels in either direction of you, depending on the rank. And I think that's a great change, but they need to make it so the crit is fixed, because if the crit's not fixed, it's not going to make a difference. It's not going to change anything. It'll help the zero heroes. The zero heroes are fucking bullshit. I absolutely hate. I've probably fought in 5 to 6 zero heroes on my myth. I've won one of them. But it's complete bullshit. How am I supposed to beat someone that knows what they're doing, that can strike with all these stats? It's fucking crazy. Zero hero, complete bullshit. I don't even know why that's a thing in the game. I don't even know why, if you're level 110, you can get paired up with people. You should not be able to get paired up with people under level 100. It's complete bullshit. But next topic, let's go ahead and talk about the Pierce Jewels. One of the things that I think broke the game the most. So you have, before Pierce Jewels came out, you have these people. They have 15 Peters, 20 Peters max capped. On Storm, 20 Peters is good. Any other school, 10 to 15 Peters is good. And then, you know, then you come out with these jewels. You can put them on 3 pieces of your gear. You have 3 jewels, 18 Peters for every school. No matter what you are, you're ice. Oh, you're supposed to be a school that tanks and not have a lot of. You're supposed to have a lot of damage or Peters. Oh, well, here's 18 free Pierce. There you go. Now you can pierce everyone's 40, 50 resist. Only have 10 resist left. And here's 90 damage. We'll give your gear some damage. Oh, you want 9,000 health. Here's some damage. Oh wait, you're ice. So, you already got the best spell. Let's talk about the spell for a sec. All right, 1,500 damage. 1,500 base. I think it might be 1,400. 1,400 base damage. That's fucking ridiculous to begin with. 5 pips. 5 pips. And I don't know if it's just me, but ices seem to get the most shadow pips out of everyone. All the time. You go to a match, you see a 110 ice, they're going to have at least 2 shads. They already get the most pips. They already got the most health. Not 9,000. They can get up to 9,000 health. That's fucking crazy. They don't do it in PvP because it's unreliable. You don't have good stats. But in PvP, they have 7,000 to 7,600. That's a lot of fucking health. On top of the 65 base resist you already have. 65 fucking resist. With that much health. And you have 30 pierce and 90 damage? What the fuck? Who designed these schools? Who designs the gear? What the fuck? And then your hit that does half of someone's health for 5 pips. Let's make it so it gives you a 75 fucking tower shield, the same exact round. Oh, you can't hit this round because you'll be open for hit? Oh, no, we made your spell so you can hit and shield the exact same round. That is fucked. How are you going to tell me ice isn't the best school? You literally universal shield yourself 75 and hit the same round. It is the most fucked spell in the game. And, I just can't believe they're going to give him the strongest blade. They're going to give him a 40 blade, stronger than any other school. It's on the par with the Death and Life, because those are very weak schools for hitting. You give Ice, the school that's so strong, all this damage, all this pierce, with all this resistant health, you're going to give them the strongest blade in the game and the strongest bubble in the game, which makes no fucking sense to me. So they're the strongest school in the game right now. I mean, yeah, balance is strong with mana burn, fucking ridiculous. Take your pips. Lore, weakness, fizzle the same round. Gaze, double hit, and change the bub. It's all bullshit. These schools are fucked. Balance and Ice are completely fucked, but I think Ice is 100% stronger because they can shield and hit the same round, and they already have more health and more resist. It's completely fucked. Now let's talk about Darkmoor spells. My favorite thing, as you guys know, probably my favorite thing in the game, Darkmoor spells. Absolutely fucked. How are you going to have... What they did with Darkmoor spells, what they were trying to do is make it so they were supposed to be for PvE focus. They're focused around PvE. So, you can hit with less pips. You can get done dungeons faster, battles faster, bosses. Whatever you're doing, you can get done those faster. That's what they were thinking when they made these Darkmoor spells. But yeah, they didn't really think that, that pretty much makes every other hit in the game that's over 5 pips in PvP fucking useless. That's what it does. Because why would you use, a celestial calendar, or why would you use a Lord of Winter anymore when instead you can just fucking do even more damage, shield yourself for half the fucking pips. It's literally half the pips of the strongest spells in the game. Then they do more damage than them. It's insane that they do that, and they all have crazy effects. I really can't believe that they put these spells in the game. And then they made it so that the Shadow Pip chance. Look at my Shadow Pip chance. I'm supposed to have a 3% Shadow Pip chance. You know what my Shadow Pip chance probably is? Probably around 40 to 50% in a realistic standpoint. Like, I don't know why they can't just put a real percentage rather than try to bullshit you. 3%. Yeah, fucking right. I get a Shadow Pip every other round. That's like 50% at least. So this is all bullshit. They add all these new updates. Oh, we're trying to fix PvP. We want more people to play our game. Well, stop adding bullshit. Stop adding shit that makes people want to fucking blow their brains out. And then you got war pets on top of this. So, Mel, you're ice. You have 90 trillion damage, 90 trillion resist, 90 trillion health, 90 billion pierce. And then, oh, let's give them wards on our pet as well. Let's let them have a pet that gives them, an extra 15 resist on top of all these shields that they have, on top of all this health. So, basically makes them unkillable from first, if you're not completely set for them. It's all fucked. Like, who they need to have a PvP team over at King's Isle that just, the only thing they do is sit on the game, in the game, and PvP all day, and fucking find out what's wrong with it, what needs to be changed, but they don't care. If they would have been, it's not going to happen in the future. It would have happened in the past when they had 70 plus more employees working there. But they were just sticking around. I mean, half those employees probably weren't doing shit. They were probably just sticking around. They were probably supposed to be doing something with the game, and they weren't. So they just got fired. You never know. Budget cuts. Wizards not making nearly enough money. You don't want to know why Wizards isn't making enough money? Because they got all this new bullshit in the game, and people don't want to play a game that isn't fun. You want to play a game. You want it to, entertain you. You want to have fun on the game. You don't want to fucking sit there and, just get bullshitted, and you can be winning the entire match and then just lose to some complete bullshit for no reason whatsoever. And last thing I want to talk about is the pay to win aspect. People might think, oh, this is like a game. This is a game, topic, not PvP. No, it's a fucking PvP topic. If you want to have the best gear, if you want to be able to win consecutively in PvP, you need to have the top of the line pay to win gear. I'm talking Darkmoor. I'm talking Jade. I'm talking all your jewels, all your sockets, all the crowns you have to pay for tournaments, on top of packs, on top of everything. Everything in the game is pay to win. If you want to have a full character with all your gear, I'd say $400 to $500 per character is how much money you have to put on the game to get everything you want. It's fucked. I probably spent on my death 120 plus thousand crowns of gear, trying to get all my gear, trying to craft, trying to open packs for gear, trying to hit the chest. Listen to this. All right, so I go into Darkmoor. This is my death, Dakota Shadow, by the way. I'll show you. He's 110 now, finally, and I've been trying my hardest to, take him into Darkmoor, get all his gear so I can PvP, and I can't get the fucking gear, boys. I go into Darkmoor, do a run, 30 minutes go by, blow out the run, phenomenal. Go to the fucking chest. I'll spend 10,000 crowns at a time per run putting into this chest, and I still have yet to get the fucking boots. I'll get from the battle. I'll get the hat and the robe in the battle. Go hit the chest. Get 3 fucking hats, 3 robes, 3 wands. Not get a single pair of boots. I've spent collectively 35 to 40,000 crowns on the Darkmoor chest over the past couple days. Probably 4 or 5 days. I've done probably 7, 8 runs of Darkmoor. I put crowns in the chest every time. Not get a single fucking pair of boots. It's nuts. I feel like the game is designed to make you spend more crowns, and I feel like it's designed not to give you a specific piece of gear for your character, so you have to keep fucking trying. And at this point, I've had 3. This is my third 60,000 crowns that I bought, and it's already halfway gone. I got these crowns 24 hours ago. I had 60,000 crowns. I did the rat. I did the Darkmoor twice, and I did the rat twice. So that is, altogether, that's 25,000 crowns that I've spent trying to get gear from these dungeons, and I haven't gotten shit. I mean, yeah, I got this, where is it? I got this after, like, the third put it in the chest. I got lucky. I got the amulet. But I've yet to get the rat deck after probably 5 to 10,000 crowns, and I've yet to get the Darkmoor gear after 25 to 30,000 crowns. Yet to get. I can't believe that this is supposed to be a kid's game. Keep in mind, this is supposed to be a fucking kid's game, right? A child's game, 10 and older. How the fuck is a child gonna have this much money to put into this shitty game so they can get all their gear? And even that's not even to winning. That's not even, you gotta spend all this money. That's not even securing you the win in the PvP. That's giving you a chance to not get RNG'd, which you most likely will get RNG'd if you don't have every single piece of fucking gear. And even when you get every single piece of gear, you're still gonna get fucking RNG'd to the maximum. This game is so fucking trash right now, and PvP in this game is at an all-time low for how shitty it is. I mean, yeah, I might be 1-0 on my death, but that's because I fought fucking idiots. I literally did a 2v2 with Dez, my boy. I don't know if you guys know Dez over on YouTube, but I know if you guys have watched my stream before, you guys know who Dez is, my boy. Me and Dez did a 2v2. We fought absolute idiots. I felt genuinely bad for these kids because me and Dez, being who we are, we know how to play the game. We're experienced. We know what we're doing. We fight. We got level 90 like commanders. We're the level 90. I'm a level 110, and I know what I'm doing. Just because I'm a private, I get ranked up with a decent rank, like lower levels, and I can just shit on them because I know what I'm doing. Like, it's so unfair for these people who are losing rank for just because they're lower level. Just because they don't want to do max level PvP, they're getting punished, and they're fighting people that destroy them. And I mean, that's all I have to say. Let's go down the checklist. This is what I have on my checklist on the side. Ice broken, check, it's fucked. Crit being shat on since Polaris, fucked, check. Low level being shit on because all you get is higher levels that crit on you, check. Pierce Jewels being fucked, giving everyone essentially the same damage, check. Darkmoor spells, making almost every other spell in the game that's more than 5 pips completely unusable, because why would you do that when you can just fucking hit and take half of someone's health? Check. And then the pay to win factor, which will make you spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars just to get the best gear, just to get shit on PvP. And that's about it for my King's Hour rant, my PvP rant rather. Honestly, they've been hyping up this test run for a while now, saying, oh, we think you guys will like it. I watched the KI live. I went back on the stream. They said the only thing they even revealed about this summer update is a fucking skeleton key boss. How the fuck is a skeleton key boss gonna fix PvP? Get your heads out of your ass, Leala. I know you're not there anymore, Leala, but you're probably still fucking there. Your stench lingers in that fucking chair that KI Live. That's Tom sits in now for KI Live. It reeks of your sweat glands and your despair for all the counts you banned. The despair of all the matches people have lost because of your shitty updates. It reeks. And I really hope that King's now opens their eyes and changes fucking PvP. The only end game they offer. Who the fuck wants to fish for the rest of their life on this game? No one. Who wants to fucking plant? No one. Who wants to craft? No one. Who wants to PvP? Everyone. And what do they not do? PvP. You know why? Because it sucks cock. Fix your fucking game. Fix your communication system. Your support system blows. Everything about your company is basically crap at this point. The only thing that's not is the old school King's Hour, which was before J-Todd left. And honestly, it's sad. And I hope for the best of this game. I hope that it gets better. I hope that this summer update is big. I hope that it changes the game dynamically and makes it for the better. Hopefully, they don't fuck it up even more than it already is. I'd like to see a critical revert back to the old system, and I'd like to see Darkmoor spell. Personally, I'd like to see Darkmoor spells and Pierce Jewels completely removed from PvP. That's what I see fixing the game as of right now, and I hope they do something because it's fucked right now. That's all I have to say, boys. If you enjoyed, leave a like. If you didn't, leave a like. But yeah, that was my rant. I basically said what I had to say about PvP, what I don't like about it, and what they need to change, and what is fucked with it. And hopefully they see this video, and hopefully, yeah, it's vulgar. I don't give a shit. You're watching this video, you're already watching the KI. You're already watching it, Leal. I can smell you. I can smell you through the screen right now. You reek that bad. It seeks through my microphone, through my headphones, into my face, and I can smell it right now. You're watching this video, and I want you to fix this fucking game, because you're losing players rapidly, and you're losing a lot of money. That's why I had to cut half your staff. So I really recommend you listen to the community, and you make this game more fun, because that'll make people come back. If you honestly fix PvP, you honestly care about this community, you want to make it better for your fans, fix PvP. It is the only semi-decent end game you guys offer in your shitty game. So please, try to make it the best you can.